What's up guys, JL here reporting for Dark Rendering Plus, and I'm here to bring you yet another new segment. Like I said, I was going to bring two new exclusive segments to this channel. Earlier this week, I brought you guys Hero of the Week, where I talk about a hero and basically say your little background, some of their appearances, their powers, and whatnot, my personal history with the character, and why I personally think this character deserves to be Hero of the Week. If you haven't checked that out, go to this channel and check it out. I'm still looking for suggestions. You have until Monday to give me a suggestion, and if not, I'll just choose a hero. That's fine. But this segment that I'm doing right now, as you can see from the title, is called Lazarus Pit. I figured I'd call it the Lazarus Pit because of the concept of the segment and because, well, I'm J. Al Ghul. Al Ghul's Lazarus Pits, it's kind of my thing. But let me go ahead and explain what this segment is about. So if you guys are familiar with Batman lore, the Lazarus Pit is a mystical pit where if you soak in it, you can be fully rejuvenated, and it can even bring the dead back to life. Most notably, it's brought back Ra's al Ghul several times, and even brought back Jason Todd. But this segment won't necessarily be about bringing back dead characters and what I would do with these dead characters now that they're back. No, it's more of along the lines of taking characters that are underrated or don't get as much spotlight as they should and rejuvenating them and giving them more spotlight, and what I think they should do. Figured I'd start off with the Heroes for Hire, because there are talks about doing another Heroes for Hire ongoing. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Heroes for Hire, the Heroes for Hire are Danny Rand, the Iron Fist, and Luke Cage, aka Power Man, as well as Luke's wife Jessica Jones, their new baby, and their nanny, Squirrel Girl. That's right, Squirrel Girl. Basically, at the end of Bendis' run of Avengers, doesn't matter what you thought about it, for real, but at the end of Bendis' Avenger run, Luke and Jessica decide to leave the Avengers and to focus on raising a family. And he even says, maybe we'll start up the old Heroes for Hire thing again. So that got me thinking, Marvel probably already has their plans, but I'm gonna go ahead and dunk the idea of Heroes for Hire into the Lazarus Pit, rejuvenate it a bit, and give my 2 cents on what they could do with the Heroes for Hire that, in my opinion, would be a very enjoyable series that I would definitely pick up. First of all, who would you get to do the series as the writer? A writer, in my opinion, should be a big selling point. Good storytelling should be what sells the comic. So, think about it. The Heroes for Hire. Now they've left the Avengers. Jessica and Luke have left the Avengers. I'm sure Danny will be along with them for the ride too, or at least make some appearances. But now they want to basically raise their new baby and at the same time still have the Heroes for Hire business. Who better to do a family dynamic than one of Marvel's best family men comic writers, Matt Fraction. I know I just said best and Matt Fraction in the same sentence. Some of you guys will probably want to shoot me. Look, I know Fraction really messed up the X-Men and still kind of cringing over that. Yes, Fraction is responsible for Fear itself, which I did not like at all. Well, I liked some of the repercussions, but I did not like the event itself. Yeah, okay, that's Fraction. But still, Fraction has also given us one of the biggest books of 2012, which was the biggest surprise book of 2012, Hawkeye. A very street level, just fun book. And we know he can do witty writing. And let's face it, the Heroes for Hire, they are very witty. They could definitely use somebody who has that kind of touch and that kind of humor. And Fraction's done an Iron Fist series before, so if Danny does show up, or if Danny is a part of this, he has a voice for Danny, and I like his voice for Danny. Also, Fraction, again, is a family man. Both he and his wife, Kelly Sue DeConnick, another great writer who could possibly also do this, or co-write with her husband. They're a family, and I think one of the best things that Fraction captures in his writing, when he does do it, is family and family dynamic. Very touching stuff. I liked a lot what he did with Fantastic Four. A lot of people are digging his FF. I really like what Fraction does with family. I think he just has a knack for it, and especially since, Luke and Jessica are new parents, I think it'd be really interesting to see, you know, new parenthood as superheroes. We've seen Reed Richards and Sue Storm, who already have their kids, and their kids are, they're not necessarily grown up, but they're kind of older. But, and I guess, a lot of the older fans saw Reed and Sue's early days as parents. Yeah, but a new generation should have a chance to see a new family in comics. And I mean, Marvel handles families very well. So I think introducing a family dynamic with the street level crime that Fraction can do with Hawkeye, the nice witty humor, and the quirky wacky adventures. I mean, come on. Squirrel Girl is your freaking nanny. Tell me that doesn't spell wacky adventures. Come on, Fraction. I know you can do it, and I know this would be good. I personally love the Heroes for Hire, and I would love to see a new ongoing, and I think this is the direction they could go in. If you guys agree with me, tell me in the comments below, or what would you do with the Heroes for Hire if you had a chance to dunk it in the Lazarus Pit and throw your own ideas out for a series? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe to Dark Avenger Inc. Plus, and check out each and every member of the Inc. Plus fam. There's myself, J. Al Ghul, got Fat Stack of Comics, Mark and Chloe, we've got Chris the Mount Vernon Kid, we've got Blue Goblin 01, or Blue Goblin X, and we have Spider-Man 1991. A great team of people here, guys. We are here to give you guys great comic-related content, and we appreciate your input. So also, I'm also taking suggestions for this. But if not, I do have something in mind. But just telling you guys right now, it's not always going to be a comic series or revamping a character. Sometimes it could be bringing back a TV show that kind of ended with the possibility of you could definitely bring it back. Or maybe a video game that we haven't seen in a while that they should definitely bring back. Or a movie that could possibly, have ended openly as well and could use a sequel or maybe even a reboot. But until next time, this is J. Al Ghul, and I'll catch you in the Lazarus Pit. Peace to all my fellow comic book geeks. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.